Wow, an applause. We have fans.
Yes, we do.
And it starts. Hi, my name's Tom.
And my name is Rosemary Pearson.
We're the Pearsons.
We are.
At least part of them. Yeah. Hi, everybody. All seriousness, I guess.
Can you talk?
Maybe. We'll see. My name's Tom Pearson. It's my wife, Rosemary. And this is our first live video on YouTube.
Yes.
Our channel, DVC4Reel.
Why? It's DVC4Reel.
Because we enjoy DVC. We think DVC is a great product, whether it's direct or resale. Reel, like a movie reel. We love our characters. We love our movies with Disney. And for real, because we want to be able to give a good, for real explanation. Not everything is perfect and rosy. We want to give, some true reviews of things out there, whether it's food, the rooms we stay in, things such as that.
Art experience, a real experience.
Yeah, I think that we can share a lot with you all and give you all some insight as well. There's a lot of great videos and information out there already that comes daily. And a lot, they have a lot more experience than what we do.
But I won't say fully a lot more experience. It's just experience with the camera and sharing it out loud. But we do have experience by going in our failures, our great things that we have done, and also great things. So I think we do have experience. We're just now opening our experience to be shared with the world. So I think that's the part.
Yeah. So how do we get started with all this? And why are we doing this?
Well, we started whenever we went to Disney for the first time as a family in 2014. And actually it was my first time in general. And it was because it was Christmas time. And I didn't want to keep going with the experience of buying gifts, trying to figure out what will make our kids happy, and going through the list, through the crowds, at the store, all that mess. We all know how Christmas can get. And so I thought, why don't we start building memories? Which gift you can give away, probably destroy, get messed up, but our memories
enjoy it for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But our memories are always going to be there. And I thought that was more special for the girls to have that.
So Rosemary told me, she goes, Tom, we're going to go somewhere, find out where we're going to go. And it just so happened I had just received an email from Disney for 30% off on a stay. So I called Disney up, gave them the code, and the Disney cast member, she was so sweet. I still remember vaguely talking to her, but it was great. And she goes, well, I'm going to make your night even better because they also have going on right now free dining. And that was like, oh my gosh, wow. Mm-hmm. So we went for 5 days or 5 nights, and then we had 5 days in the parks. And it was like $1,964, something like that. It was really affordable. And
for a family of 5.
Yeah, for a family of 5 as well. And the dining service, it was the sit down table service meal. It was a quick service, and then a snack, and then the refillable mug. Yeah, it was really good stuff.
It was a real deal.
So that was kind of our first trip. We piled in the car, and all 5 of us, and headed to Florida for Christmas. Yes. All excited, hadn't been, and we never really taken a lot of vacations before.
Nope.
It wasn't something that we had been able to do or really thought about doing. Always in the grind.
It was more of the first part.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So anyway, we all got in there. Rosemary and us, we had gone. We had packed. Rosemary did an amazing job planning with the little Christmas plastic container she had gotten at Walmart and filled with all types of goodies and that.
Yes, to keep us going for 16 hours.
Yeah.
Right?
And, yeah, it was actually longer than that. If you remember, it's about 16 and a half hours to get down there. And we drove straight through. But we did make it down there, and we got checked in at Riverside, Port Orleans Riverside.
Yes, we did.
And the theming and that, we were so excited.
We were so excited about everything.
Yeah.
Even that little bed, our daughter.
Oh, she went
loved
absolutely
it. Yes.
nuts, our middle one. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were excited about the whole thing. And then Tom is really the type that takes his time to plan everything from the moment we leave, by time, mileage, distance, all that stuff for our trip. And so we planned that dining plan in the parks.
Yeah, it was
ahead of time too. You did your homework there.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to start listening to podcasts like Pete Werner's. Shout out to Pete. Thank you, Pete.
Yes.
And tips like that. Lynn Tesla, of course, with touring plans. All that. Really, that's when they had the original show that you probably don't know about. That's no longer there, but a lot of good content. And we were able to, and I love to plan, like Josemary said, hopefully one of these days in the future, in a future video, I'll kind of be able to go through and take you through the whole planning step, budgeting, money-wise, because it can get expensive, can it?
Yeah, but trust me, Tom can plan the minute by minute.
And planning back then was even more fun because of the dining reservations, the fast passes. Nowadays, it's kind of with the Genie Plus and that, it's just kind of, it's not quite the same.
You're going ahead of time.
I know. I apologize. I'll probably do that a lot tonight.
I know.
That's all right. But that was our first, Riverside. And it was magical. It was super, super special.
So much that we went back the next year.
Yep. We were on a little bit more of a budget, so we stayed at the All-Stars.
Yes.
And we had a adjoining room with my sister-in-law, Josemary's sister, her husband, and children. And that was awesome. And I know it was special for you as well.
It was. It's always special to have the extended family to join.
But one of the podcasts I listened to, they had mentioned just a little bit about DVC. I know that there's shows out there and that about DVC now, but at the time, there really wasn't a whole lot out there about DVC. And I still think that the content out there with DVC, it's out there, but I don't know if it would be something that we would watch. So that's another reason why we're wanting to do this, is to give another spin on it, give another outlet for you all to be able to watch about DVC. So,
yes. And especially because since I am bilingual, Spanish is my native language, I can do this also for the Hispanic. Since there is not much in that part, pueden por favor sentirse con mucho gusto de escribir algo allí, dejarnos un comentario y yo les puedo ayudar en español cuando sea necesario.
Sí. But anyhow, we were there at All Stars, and I had mentioned it to Josemary, and she goes, "Oh, that sounds pretty cool," but nothing really. And I had gotten in the shower, getting out, coming into the room, and she came over from the adjoining room, her sister's room, and says, "Hey, I want to see DVC. I want to go see it." I go, "What are you talking about?" And I just kind of started laughing. Where did this come from? And she goes, "Well, I saw it on the Disney Channel." She goes, "Just make an appointment." She had the telephone number.
Yes.
She had everything. So I called up, made an appointment. They came over with a van, picked us up, picked the kids up. They were daycare. And we went over and we sat down, and they told us about it. And at the time, it was 50 points was the minimum points needed to buy. And how many points do you want?
I wanted more. I wanted 100.
She actually probably wanted more than 100, and I wanted the minimum of 50.
Yes.
And it was the Polynesian.
Yes. It was brand new.
Brand new. I mean, brand new. So we met in the middle, and we bought 75 points. And
not enough.
no, it wasn't enough. And we'll get to that also. So they gave us some free fast passes.
Yes.
We had Sundays that were so good.
Yes.
The kids had a blast in the, I don't want to call it daycare. It's kind of like a craft
entertainment room.
Yeah, they made crafts in that. They had a blast.
Yes.
And of course, Disney, the cast members, amazing. They took us back. You got an awesome bag.
I got an awesome, better than the one we got last time, but I'm not gonna go ahead of time.
Yeah. Disney, if you do ever listen, please take it from two simple people.
I'm not simple.
No, I am though. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, don't mix me in.
Oh my gosh. So anyhow, that bag, she still uses it. It's beautiful.
Still
the quality,
looks nice, yeah.
Everything was there. There's ways to go inexpensive.
And make people happy.
And Mr. Chapek, as fellow Hoosiers and as an IU alumnus, much as the same as yourself, please take our word. That little bag that might cost just a little bit more,
Was worth it.
it's worth it because it made an impression on us.
Yes.
So that's what we'll say about that. But we went. We had a great time with getting the points, going back, using the Fast Pass. It was amazing.
Then we went back. But it also, like, it makes sense to have the DVC points because, as you see, we were going 2 years in a row and we were already up to over $4,000 something.
Yeah, and then we had some more spending money on top of that, which you really can't count in. But hotel-wise, yeah.
Yeah, so technically it was worth it to invest that money because if we would have thought about that option before, we could have put that money as a down payment for our DVC points in our financing part.
Yeah, but I don't think we could have gone DVC for as cheap as we went, especially that first year.
I know, that was cheap. But I'm saying, like, if you kind of balance things out.
Yeah, I know.
Like with the DVC points, you're getting 50 years of vacation. Then you probably can pay a big chunk ahead, and then your financing part or like that.
Just pay it all off, whatever you can do.
And it's not seems wasteful. Like you go in one trip and spend all that money, and then you have to build back that cash to go back. With DVC, you just have 50 years to use it, and I think that's the
Well, it
best
depends
part.
on how much.
What park, I know, but what hotel and the time that's left
resort,
in there.
yeah.
But it's still, I think, having a large number of years that you can have vacation out of it, for the amount of money that you purchase these points.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it to look into.
And it's an investment, and we'll get to our experience with this 75 points and that, and our current situation. But it really, and I'm not giving we're not giving investment advice by any means.
No.
But you're making a substantial investment in this, and it can have some positive outcomes, like it did with us.
Yeah.
And we'll share that
That's
later on.
for real.
Yeah. So anyway, we got our points, and we got the 75 points from the previous year. So make sure if you buy direct, hit them up that you want that previous year's points.
But it's not actually like hitting up. It's an option that you get depending on what time of the year you get, and it's usually whenever you purchase your points after August. So like on the month of August or after, you get to use your previous year points with that purchase, and that's like a plus thing.
That's
it's not
ours
like you,
because
but it's
of
not
our.
like you hit the nap.
That's
it's
our
like,
use year.
Let me give you.
You probably got to guess it. Yeah.
That's not how it works. Disney is pretty strict on their ways, what they give, and it's not much.
But if you can, hit them up for those points from the previous year.
Just make sure you do it.
Yeah.
Don't hit it up. Just make sure you do it in the month of August.
Anyhow, besides all that, we were able to take my family. So I had two brothers, my mom and dad, and I think it was a party of 21 of us that went, and it was amazing. It was really, really good. We stayed at the Polynesian. We got down there a day early. My brother had gotten a nice home there in Orlando, a B&B. Am I saying it right?
No.
B&B. I don't know. What is it called?
Airbnb.
Airbnb. There we go. There we go. So
I'm glad we're not making an advertisement. You're
Yeah.
not getting a sponsor by
yeah, tell me about it. But he had a house. We got down there early. We were able to go, and we had a blast. We got in, stayed there, had a swimming pool at the house. It was nice.
Nice home, yes.
He got to go to Wawa, the gas station, convenience store for his sandwich. We all got to do that, and that was pretty cool. Then we checked in the next day for 3 days at the Polynesian.
Yes. It was an awesome stay, too.
And let me tell you, the one thing about DVC, though, are the rooms that you do get to stay in and the resorts you do get to stay in, because you're staying at deluxe resorts, and they really are deluxe.
Yes.
And being able to be there at the Polynesian for the first time, and the smell of the Polynesian, and then the Dole Whip, and just everything about it was just amazing.
And actually, it wasn't 21 of us, were 15 of us.
Okay. There we go. Thank you for the correction.
Sorry, I just had to, I was just keep thinking like, oh, 21, that seems a lot. No, okay. Keep going, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
I guess you're right.
We had to leave thing clear. For real.
You're right, it is for real. Yeah.
Yeah. But we did that, and that was really good because we were able to go to the Boo Bash.
We were able to go to Boo Bash.
And we were able to get a discount.
Yeah.
That everybody can join that discount.
Yeah, and it was like,
yeah.
it was, what was it? It was like $69 for an adult at the time, so you could see how inexpensive it was back then.
Yeah.
Got into the parks a couple hours early where we were able to make fast pass reservations. And we were able to do Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
Jungle Cruise.
Yes.
Splash Mountain. What else?
Did we get to do the 7 doors?
We got to do Seven Dwarfs, but that was during the actual party.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
I think we did the ride around, what is it called? With the blue little card on the Tomorrowland.
Oh, the People Mover.
Yes,
Yep, got to do the People
Mover.
Mover. All this before the
event started.
Yeah, so it was really, really cool that we were able to beat the crowd like that.
Yes.
Especially one of my brothers and my father, who are just probably not the theme park type.
Yes.
Loved it. My
Yes.
brother Peter, hopefully have on here one of these days, absolutely had a blast and still talks about it, watches the shows, the DVC shows, or I mean the Disney shows and that on YouTube. So if you can convert Pete, that's saying a lot.
Yes.
But we were able to do all that and then take the rides at night. Got plenty of candy.
Plenty of candy.
Got to see the characters in that. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So.
And it also was really nice to go to the at the time was the top tower at the Contemporary, and we were able to see
Lake Tower,
because with the DVC Lounge.
The DVC Lounge, we were all able to go up there
and see the fireworks.
Yeah, hopefully we're getting ready. Jump ahead a little bit, but Labor Day weekend coming up, we're going to Bay Lake Tower, first time ever. I'm glad you brought that up. Hopefully we could see the new Villains Lounge and share some perspective on it.
Yes.
See what we really think.
But I remember back then we liked the option to see it from there.
Yeah, it's amazing to be able to look down into the park.
Yes.
And just see, especially at night, it is so beautiful.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to Tron being all lit up in that. So, but that was the first trip, and then we took off from Disney and spent a couple days at the beach, and then came home. So that was a really, really special time.
So as you can see, with our 75 points, we did a lot, and we were able to share the joy with our family. I think that was really cool.
Yep. Then we also got to go for my birthday.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah, for Moonlight Magic.
Yes, that was yes, it was at the Avatar. Yes, at the Animal Kingdom.
Yep.
And back then, that was whenever Avatar was kind of new.
Pandora.
New,
Yeah.
Yes, it was new to the park, and they were just open.
Yep. And we knew somebody had just been and waited 2.5 hours to ride Flight of Passage. So we were able to go right up into it, but that was amazing.
That was amazing, and the other ride to
the Journey.
Journey, yes.
Yeah.
It was cool because we really just didn't have to. It was no crowd at all, and then we were able to invite family members with our DVC thing. So I thought that was a really good experience.
Yeah, they had some extra tickets. So we were able to take your sister and her husband and kids again.
Yes.
Free food. It was hot dogs, but it was still good.
Yeah.
Soft drinks, bottled water, popcorn.
Yes.
All the ice cream.
Yes, all you can eat.
Except
for the hot dogs. I don't think that was all you can eat. But I know it was.
I don't know.
I know it wasn't.
You can only eat a couple hot dogs or a hot dog anyway.
It was not need to eat more.
But I did eat probably 3 Mickey bars.
Oh, truth been told.
Yes. But that was great. That was really, really good time. I remember walking back by, I want to say it was Everest maybe. The path back through there, it was really dark and quiet. And we came upon a group of cast members singing. The music, you could hear it. But we hadn't passed anybody forever.
Yeah.
And we stumbled upon them. They were having a good time singing, and it was just, that magical Disney piece. Started talking to them, and they were handing out these souvenir cups.
Yes, I still have those, and I use them for Halloween because
they light up.
Cute. Yes.
Yeah, they're really, really cool.
Yes.
So we got to do that, and then that was it, wasn't it?
But it was great, and then we spent it. Oh, and during that time we went to Animal Kingdom to spend the night. And
yeah, it was a
Saratoga
split stay.
Springs.
It was a split stay, so we stayed at Kidani Village, Savannah View, which that was so
the
cool.
Animals, the giraffe. That was really a good experience, and seeing the sunset and there. Oh, that was so nice.
Yeah, feeding the animals. So if you have children, even if you don't have children,
I know. I think they love that place.
When you hear them talk about the Savannah View and that, it's legit.
Yes.
It is amazing.
It is worth it.
It is amazing. Then we went to Saratoga Springs, and that was cool. Real close to Disney Springs. There was a lot going on construction-wise at the time with Disney Springs and that.
Yes.
And we enjoyed that though.
We sure did, and that's one of the main reasons that I like to get the points from actually direct from Disney, because you get that blue card that allows you to have the benefit of these events.
And we own both. We own resale and we own direct. I know that there's a lot of chatter. You're a huge direct proponent. You don't mind the resale piece, but the direct piece, and we'll get more in touch or talk more about the direct and resale. They both have their pluses and minuses. We're not going to argue with anybody about anything like that.
We're just sharing our experience, and I think it is worth it to invest with Disney Direct, even if you later gonna get more points with the resale.
Yeah.
You have to be kind of smart about how you do the transaction, but like don't say we're planning on talking about more about this topic in another episode.
There we go.
This is not the first and last. You're gonna see a lot more of us.
But the direct piece, I'm glad we have it, and I know a lot of people say there's not a lot of benefits with it and that, but you're going to share coming up. You just got back, last weekend?
Actually got back on Monday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes.
Yeah, from this past Tuesday from the Typhoon Lagoon event. And I'm excited to ask you about the trip in that, but
I know.
you don't get to do that, unfortunately, with the resale. And then also, and if somebody could help in the comments, annual passes. We're lucky enough we have the Sorcerer's Pass. But if you're not a direct member, can you get the annual pass at all? I don't know. I don't think anybody can get them right now. But
No, nobody can get it right now.
that's just, or do you, if they do come back, do you have to buy the most expensive? So if anybody's out there and they'd like to comment on it, we'd appreciate to hear what you have to say.
Leave comments. We really want to read a lot of comments. We want to hear your experience. We want to hear what have worked for you, and maybe have those moments to say, oh, look, it's the same thing that we have gone through. So we are really excited about this.
And that's the other piece that we
channel.
really want with this channel is, and that's the whole premise behind it, is to get the word out. Not from us. We want to share our experiences, good and bad, but we want to hear about yours too. We would love to have guests on here that we could interview pre and post trips. What you went into it. Did you meet your budget maybe? Did it meet your expectations? Did it go above your expectations?
Yes.
Or is that it, one and done? I'm done with it.
Yes.
So
And yeah, we want to hear all. This will be a really fun thing to do. Number one, it will allow us to meet people who have the same passion and enjoy the same thing. And then the other thing is so we can help others to make the decision together.
As a true community.
Yeah.
As a true community.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. Don't need to be we don't even have Patreon. I don't even know how to hook it up. Don't even care about it. We just want people that are willing to come on and share. And if we have to do a ton of these, then we'll do a ton of them.
Yes, that would be so much fun.
And we want to meet people also.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah. Well, welcome home.
Yeah, welcome home.
This is your home in here in our YouTube channel, and then
or our Facebook.
Or our Facebook.
DVC4Reel.
Or our Instagram. We are just getting.
We have Instagram?
Yes, we do.
Wow, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I'm doing this channel and I have no idea about social media whatsoever.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yeah. I can send a little meme though on my phone.
Okay, we will teach you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for joining us in our first video.
Thank you. We're looking forward to this.
Yes, we are super excited about this this project that we started as a couple.
Yeah.
After 19 years of marriage.
Yeah, but we've been good longer than that,
we
baby.
We have decided that this is something that we really want to do, and we both enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks all.
Thank you so much. Have a